Uganda and for the many steps made in promotion of peace, unity, and socio-economic development. We thank you, Lord, for the peace that has been a cornerstone of our growth, for the infrastructure, the education, and the health care that has flourished, for the opportunities that have opened for many, and for the hope that shines in the hearts of all Ugandans. As we gather here today in your presence, we ask for your continued spiritual guidance upon our leaders, that they may govern with wisdom, justice, and compassion. Bless His Excellency, President Museveni, as a sole candidate for 2026, and grant him good health, grant him the strength, knowledge, and wisdom in his leadership role. Lord, we also pray for the people of Lango sub-region, in a special way for Ajuri County, all the leaders of our Leptong district, especially our government chief whip, Dennis Armson Obua Ajuri, and the district chairperson, all the councillors and other leaders. We pray for every community across Uganda, that we may continue to grow in unity, peace, and prosperity. May we all work together to build a stronger nation, more prosperous future for all. We place this day in a special way into your hands, trusting in your eternal care and love. May your Holy Spirit lead us in all our endeavors, and may the fruits of this visit of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, inspire even greater progress in Lango sub-region and our nation, Uganda. We make this our prayer, trusting and believing that God, you'll respond to all our prayers on this day. In the name of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Your Excellency, we have finished the prayers. You can sit. I am Bishop Professor Loa, Chair Lango Religious Leaders Forum, and we have agreed once one person has prayed, that is sufficient, and you are most welcome. We have with us the vicar of this place.
I am Reverend Father Douglas Owera, the parish priest of St. Thomas More, Alanye Catholic Parish. In the position of the Bishop of Lira Diocese, Right Reverend Santos Linawanov. Your Excellency, you're most welcome to Alanye Primary School and Alanye Catholic Parish.
Sheikh Balinda Yusuf Muhammad, Supreme Qadi, Greater Lango Muslim Administration. Welcome, Your Excellency.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace of the Almighty Allah be upon everyone. I am Sheikh Ali Yaqub Okwir, the District Qadi, Lango Muslim District. His Excellency, you are warmly welcome to Lango Sub-Region.
Obabu nuko chingwa kunupojo amotelo waile go kanene. Icha me aduotuno. Ijira meo kog monopo obere ijira meo miyo bora duong lobo meo bino kere mama. Ami to kwa yunjo ametikan niko go ijira mea yai boto rochore bapo chingi me jola duong. Ijira kong kikwere. Your Excellency and Mama, Her Excellency, the Vice President and all other leaders here assembled and the people of Lango, more especially Aleptong and Ajuri, we welcome you to this ground on the presidential tour anchored on wealth creation. Your Excellency, our program will run very, very fast. Whatever we shall do will be brief, such that we give you the ample opportunity to address the people of Lango here assembled at this ground. I will move straight to our program. Before I do recognition of the state and government dignitaries, such that we compact and proceed, Your Excellency, in the interest of time. I wish to invite the Chairman, LC1. Wouldn't you me pongkan ko bab chingu me jol lodong President me wang tichi. Man President me wang tich, ena jolo President me lobo. Chairman, LCHL, Bin.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, and Mama Janet Museveni, Your Excellency, I am very happy to welcome you in my area. Indeed, Your Excellency, I was born in the year you came into the power, that is 1986. My name is Uchen Silvestre, the chairperson LC1 of Achonyobo. Achonyobo, here we have peace. I want to thank your government for the PDM program that my people have benefited from. Out of 96 households, 15 households have got, and others are soon to get. Your Excellency, as a chairperson of this area, I have many institutions like Alanyi P7, St. Teresa Senior Secondary School, Alanyi Catholic Mission, Alanyi Health Center 4, and the entire community of Achonyobo. Sometimes I've called for meetings at the district level and other places. Therefore, I request you to help me with a motorcycle for easy movement to implement government program. His Excellency, Alanyi Primary School has over 2,500 pupils, and there are not enough classrooms. I therefore request you for more 5 classroom blocks. Finally, on behalf of all the chairperson LC1 of our country, the money being paid to us is quite little. Please, may you look upon that. I say all this for God and my country.
Ejira kodo kogi pientia mereme ajuri duma duma ba. Wegi koma chela metie ya unu malo katie unu kano. All the chairman LC1, Your Excellency, on your left are Chairman LC1, who helped us in doing this massive mobilization of the people. They are represented by the area chairman, who decided to take us to the Queen's Land. In a jury, that is the language. Your Excellency, before I do introduction, let me invite the Chairman LC5 of Aleptong to also greet you and welcome you. Then we shall perform some few activities, and later on I will invite Her Excellency the Vice President to invite you to address the people.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, and Mama Uganda want to welcome you to Aleptong district. Her Excellency the Vice President, honorable ministers and state ministers present, the government chief whip, Honorable Amson Obua, members of parliament present, senior presidential advisors and all government dignitaries present, district leaders and all local government leaders, the RDCs and their assistants, religious leaders and all the cultural leaders present here. In the interest of time, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, with great honor and immense gratitude, the leadership and the people of Aleptong district warmly welcome you to our land. Your visit to Lango sub-region is not only a privilege, but also a testimony of your commitment to the development and transformation of our communities. Allow me to extend my heartfelt appreciation on behalf of the people of Aleptong and people of Lango for your visionary leadership and tireless effort to uplift Uganda. As Proverbs 29:18 states, where there is no vision, the people perish. And your vision for Uganda continues to inspire progress and unity for this nation. We are grateful for that. Your Excellency, I may not read the entire memo because I've already submitted to your team, but allow me to highlight some of the outstanding contribution that you gave to this district since the inception in 2010. I was then the district chairperson when the district was created. The following: number one, creation of Aleptong district and Ajuri County brought for us good leaders that is steering this district. Your Excellency, in 2013, you donated an ambulance to Aleptong, which saves the lives of many children during the childbirth. We want to thank you for that. You have extended electricity in Aleptong district headquarters and to about 12 sub-counties. We are remaining with 3, that is Aloy, Angeta, and Aduir, and we hope in the nearby future it is going to be a done deal. You remember when you came, Amogu SS had stayed for over 9 years without government aiding, but when you directed the ministry, Amogu SS was grant-aided. We want to thank you so much for that. Other development, we have a BA vocational school. We have our support for rehabilitation of roads using the 1 billion shillings. We want to thank you so much. We are now having a fair accessibility within our district. Your Excellency, 6 health units have been rehabilitated from Health Center 2 to Health Center 3. We want to thank you so much for that. We want to thank you for a number of secondary schools, especially the Seed Secondary School, which is in Abia, Away, Aduir, Amogo, Angeta. And we have 1 Seed Secondary School, that is Akora, which is in the center of Moroto. And I believe next time when you come for campaign, you will go and stage there. The school is not yet constructed. I appeal that you consider this school. Your Excellency, you have come here mainly for PDM. I want to quickly run through some statistics about PDM in Aleptong. We receive 14 billion. Out of this 14 billion, the disbursement is 99%, which is in the community. The 1% is a challenge of the network and the Wendy system. However, distribution by category, 7,280 women benefited. That is 49.9%. 7,319 men benefited. That is 50.1%. Youth, 3,464. That is 24%. The PWD, 1.4%. The elderly, 12.0%. So our task is now to improve on the other lower percentage. Your Excellency, before I conclude, allow me to highlight some of the 2 pledges that you made. Number 1, replacement of the Tata lorry truck registration number UE081 for Aloy SS. That was taken by the NRA in 1986 to support the Liberation War. Elevation of Aleptong Health Center 4 to a district or general hospital. Your Excellency, allow me to reaffirm what the LC1 chairperson has stated here about the emolument of the lower local government leaders. The LC1 are the custodian of the votes. The LC2, LC3 councillors and district councillors, please, these people need to be supported. I hope this one will be taken care of. Your Excellency, I have two requests from the church. As you are seated behind you, there is the Catholic Church. The Christian has done their part, and they beg me to tell you that you also, as a good Christian, you give your part in improving this Catholic Church, especially the residents of the parish chief. Your Excellency, before I conclude, allow me, the parish priest is here. Can you stand up? Yes, please. Allow me to thank the security team. When you come to Baralegi, you made changes. I want to commend that from that time up to date, there has no been any cattle raiding within the region. Not even a goat has been raided. So, allow me to thank 5th Division Commander, Major Keith Katungu, who is here. He's seated there, Major Keith Katungu, the 5th Division Commander. I want to thank you and commend you for the job well done. The 4th Division Command is here. And lastly, General Omure, who has been guiding us in Operations Wealth Creation and PDM. Your Excellency, I have all those included in the document, but in the interest of time, allow me to give you opportunity to talk to your people. But before I sit down, I want to thank you for appointing Honorable Amson Ogua as the government chief whip. His constituency is too big. We are requesting for a creation of a Jury East constituency so that we make his work also easy. We want to thank you so much, Your Excellency. Thank you so much.
Obabjing me poyo chairman wapi kopameno kobo. Your Excellency, everywhere you're going, our chairman is Honorable David Kenneth Odongo on the Uganda People's Congress Party, but he's a good UPC, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, everywhere you have gone, including yesterday when you addressed the leaders of Lango, the chairman LC1 of the area where you talk to the people moved the motion. Today, the parish priest of the area where you are seated blessed that motion. The people of Lango now are joining the rest of the country in saying, come 2026, we, the NRM leaders and members from Lango sub-region, cognizant of the Holy Trinity that you delivered, sustainable peace, development, now wealth creation initiatives, we are resolving that Museveni Wakazi, His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, is fronted as a sole candidate for the NRM as our presidential candidate, 2026, 2031. Wunluang melametikan wuni ye dwongere wok juachwako NRM hotela kere members ni mohapira rio we are bishel wot kere pira deg we are chel President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni chungi wie kom kena dangen kene ite bendera me NRM me mako jo kene cha terero gi I campaign na ma bino ni wuni ye unu guys supporting ya unu malo as I invite Her Excellency the Vice President to sign the endorsement, and His Excellency the President, I equally request him to rise up to accept the clarion call from the NRM leaders and members from Lango sub-region. I want to thank Your Excellency I can see ministers from Lango, ministers from other parts of the country, the member of SEC, including our very own. The Minister of Gender on UPC ticket is signing that His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni should be elected as the NRM sole candidate 2026. Poyo, 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 tek tutwal, poyo, tek tutwal. Poyo, poyo, poyo. Vice President ya ketochie, akaka President. Ami tu winyi jira, jira, jira. Ijira kala dong tikwene. Ijira dong tikwene. Thank you so much. Thank you. Opoyo, opoya tek tutwal. Ojo kanedwa keto chingi chen. The Vice President is representative enough. Dogunu dong chen akwayo jo dong me dog chen jo kana keto chingi chen. May I request the team that is signing, kindly in the interest of time, the signature of Her Excellency the Vice President and a few of you are representative enough to accept the call from the NRM members and leaders from Lango sub-region. Please return to the tent. Please, in the interest of time. Your Excellency, I will just make very, very quick recognition. I wish to have the signature of our sister, Honorable Betty Amongi, who represents Oyam South on UPC ticket, and she's the Minister of Gender to remain. To remain there, let it be captured in the record that she also endorsed. That is the only one that should sign. Please, the rest, honorable ministers, let's give His Excellency time. Please, please, we can't all sign. Your Excellency, let me make very, very quick introduction of the dignitaries. Luakameoponka, namituka nyutu joano nok. Unjua politike to chingwo. Please, please, all those signatures are enough. Please, the signatures are enough. I know the NRM is a mass party, but in the interest of time, let's give Muse time. Please, Your Excellency, we are joined here by Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Babchingwa Jolwuno Vice President of Uganda. On the list of ministers, we are joined by the Honorable Betty Amongi, Minister of Gender, Labor and Social Development. We are joined by Honorable Dr. Jane Ruth Acheng, Minister of Health. We are joined by Honorable Omona Olusegun, Minister of State for Northern Uganda. We are joined by Honorable Peter Ogwang, Minister of State for Sports. We are joined by Honorable Balam Atenyi, the Minister of State for Youth and Child Affairs. On the list of members of Parliament, Your Excellency, we have the Honorable Rakajara, representing workers, Honorable Betty Engola, Honorable Felix Okot Ogong, Honorable Judith Aliek, Honorable Ogwal Goli, Honorable Ayo Tony, Honorable Dorcas Achen, Honorable Samuel Okwir Odwe. That done, Your Excellency, and Honorable Linda Auma. We are also joined by Honorable Lydia Wanyoto, a member of SEC, the chairperson of the National League for the Women. We are joined by the Deputy Executive Secretary for the National Women Council, who is from Aleptong District. Her name is Emily Omachara. We are joined by all the district chairpersons of Lango. May I request them to rise up? We are also joined by the RDCs and the RCCs. May you also rise up. We can't go into the details. We are joined by Ambassador Ruth Acheng. She is also here with us. Your Excellency, we are joined by the religious leaders who led the prayers. Among many others, the security chiefs were already recognized, UPDF, prisons, and police. Your Excellency, before I invite the converts just to be received, I wish to recognize the presence of some families you know, especially from Alep Tong. There are about 4 families. One is the family of your late friend, whom you have always described as a good fighter, the son to the late Ageta. Ageta comes from this particular sub-county. What Ageta tikwene? Bin ko kane? Man what Ageta me papere holwenyo ke the president. On the list, I also wish to introduce the family of the late John Akibwa. John Akibwa also comes from this particular sub-county, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, this is the son of your friend, the late Ageta. Anena duongtia luongo what Ageta ni what bore, what makere chal. Anena duongtia luongo what Ageta bera what duonga chel, ameno bero ko biwa chalo tela me lao, nire ko bera lueny, aber twal. Inena una duong lobo wiye pe wil kero wore mere. Agera eno ko biwani no bera luenya tek to twal wore do eno, and that is the only son. Inena unumono bedo atina waterduong. Your Excellency, the family of Akibwa, you already took a picture with them yesterday, but also we have the family of the late Imat Mary of Dokolo, the one you buried, and you committed that you will remain the firstborn to Imat Mary. The family is here. The family of Imat Mary aduongtia penyuni warimak chal kedu. Unluang melao. Manu bedo pachia me pirgi tek to twali kwa aduong kia mogo obedo kede ikaramen Waruno yoriyot imada nena ngweji yoriyot. Mono ka yom yi kikene no. Mono jo ame ogwo haduongi karamen ti ohoen no. Your Excellency, just finally is the family of Mr. Okumu, Juventino, and Echong Charles. Okumu, Juventino, and Echong Charles. Luaka meo pongkan, pachia ngwenda me ana kwano ni, obedo pachia meo tiu jamatek to twalbora duongen gino meo unity nenno.
Thank you, Chairman of Community. We sit here and then do what about it? For the last 2 2 days, on Monday and today this morning.
They were with you in Dar es Salaam from Aguata. You asked us about Okumu Juventino while we were in for a meeting with you, all the way from Aguata. They are there now, senior citizens. Monubedo umonye no ba jware ko tiu kada duong. Ena duong bino penyo wa kedge.
I spoke with the President of South Africa.
President na hamuje ariono gino bero karachel kede achele no bino penyo wakera penya ni muje ni tikwene yar yai tu agwara inena unumo bapti ngomo ojolge because man jo ame ka koba ka duone no yonge neno teneno ngome gino tiu ikara me ti yele me donyi ko melo lobo
Sought me out to speak with me on this matter because of their involvement in Eastern Congo. And he's also there pretending to be playing a peacemaker role.
Your Excellency, we are joined by senior presidential advisors. Honorable Sam Mengola is here with us. Honorable Franco Jur, Honorable Levi Okodi, Mr. Okelo Opio. On the list of introduction, Your Excellency, I want to end with 3 historical members of NRM from Aleptong. Muse Yeko Ayo, Honorable Franco Ojur, and Honorable Angol Bernard. These are our few historical members remaining. Your Excellency, the Vice President, as I invite you, my shoes may not be big enough to receive the converts. But as you welcome His Excellency the President, I wish to notify you that there are 3 categories of converts. Converts number 1 are leaders of the National Unity Platform for Aleptong District. And these are majorly university graduates who were recruited by the National Unity Platform from our universities. They are here. May I invite them? They are already presented to protocol and security. The second group are converts from Lira, from the different political parties. Amiruni Johnny Bindong Karachiel, Jome Aleptong, Jome Lira, and the last group is from Acholi sub-region, delivered by the 4th Division Commander. Want to thank you, General. Let them be received. Then officially I'll usher the Vice President to invite the President. Jomen Noop, Ame Obero Tell Ame Aleptong, Itie Unukwene, Bin Unukane. Can we move faster? Can we move faster? Mano bere jo ame olohere parties apo part. Ento me Aleptong obere duongere wok jo otino wa Amerikwano e universities apo part me gino bino chogi kunu. Reme jo gibero tela me party me nup. Jo ya Lira kera choli obere dong jo me FDC obere jo me DP obere jo me UPC obere Chilalich obere dong kuone parties apo la po part. Don kita won kom me party me NRM tie kede kanni wando tamoni kaen pe jologi alobe ame tie kan Vice President me Uganda endong binu jologi akaka aduong lobo eka te luongo alop kor President me binu dong jol aduong. Your Excellency, these are three categories. Three categories. Category 1, the NUP leaders from Aleptong. Majorly, they are graduates from the universities who were recruited and they are leaders of NUP. Category number 2 are those from LIRA, different parties. Category number 3 are from Acholi sub-region, majorly mobilized by the 4th Division Commander and our network of the party in the sub-region. Man joado ye ni parime NRM obero la largi gindo binu medang ko big doggi me ye dang e doggi ni chahare dong tin iwot kera nyim gindo ye me jollo party me NRM a chalo adong DJ ko e go tu marano no ka ko jone makchal me wek do ade luongo I know. Jono don kwa yonido dongi, Mr. DJ. Your Excellency, as I invite now Our Excellency the Vice President, let me thank her for the able leadership she provided to the National Organizing Committee. She is our head. Present here we have the Honorable Anita Evelyn, a member of the National Organizing Committee. Those who have sent their apologies are the Prime Minister, the Secretary General of NRM, who has dashed to West Nile, Madam Controller, and Commissioner Ellen Sekou. Your Excellency, the Vice President, may I invite you to now invite His Excellency, the President, to deliver his speech to the people of Lango assembled here atalanye.
Your Excellency, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda, colleagues, ministers, members of parliament, and all the leaders here in your respective capacities, including the religious leaders, the cultural leaders. All the people of Lango are moto unduchu, apoyo jolo unu anduchu ilango, apoyo chwako unena rem, apoyo unu chwako President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Akwayo umeme de kere chwako NRM kere President Museveni nakai Iera me 2026 idwe me ichel imwaka ibino iwinyo. Your Excellency, I invite you to speak. I already made my speech from the hub. The people will get it from the radio. The floor is yours, sir.
Kopango luak me ajuri.
Aduong tia motuuni kopango luang me ajuri. Ugawani ngo.
Luak me aleptong.
Luang me aleptong kopango unu.
Her Excellency the Vice President.
Alop kor President me Uganda.
The ministers who are here.
Minister Edu Jametiekan,
the members of parliament,
o member me parliament amedang tiekan,
all the other leaders, political, religious, cultural,
o tela dong o kenecha dushu me wibie, me ordini me dukere mete kwaro dushu,
professional,
jo amedang o kwana tigi,
and the wananchi of Lango and Uganda.
Kere undong luak duja me pongkan me lao kere Uganda duju.
Yesterday I was speaking to the leaders in Aduku.
Aworo nuatia lo kero tela ume lao kan I Aduku.
And I would like to give you the summarized message I gave them.
Doami to kami yu ichwila no nok me kwena pirete kameana miugi.
Point number one, I told them was the word kuch.
Ginama chela pirete kamea kobigi obedo kuch.
And when I say kuch, you people of Aleptong and the people of Otuke know it more than many other people.
Aduong je kobani kai ni kobani kuch. Wan luang me Aleptong kero tuke ongeo aber twal.
You were very much disturbed by the Karamojong.
Bien wano loka me kwalo do ko yelo wa tek tutwal.
I remember that very well.
We pe willi mano.
But you are now saying not even a goat is being stolen.
Amanda do uniti kobni kore juarika kwalo ni na do akara tin diel nyo diel pero ngotia kwalo gini.
And that's what NRM promised you.
En gina me gamente me nyo pari me NRM mochigere borui eno.
When the government of Obote collapsed,
Ikara me gamente obore obindo toroko.
the army was 8,000.
Umonyo notigin tutumia boro.
When we defeated Amin 1979,
Ikara me wano bino lo amin ni muhaturumia chele mia bongwen ne pira biru ya bongwen.
he had an army of 20,000.
Unure enti kere monya mero mo tutumia pira rio.
However, from the Karamojong,
Ende tutubo rumegewa kera megewa me karamoja.
We recovered 41,000 guns.
Wano binugami bodgi uduke meromo tutumia pirangwen we achiel.
In other words, the guns which were in Karamoja.
Kado wako bakoba udukia menutie botolog.
We are more than the guns held by both the army of Amin and the army of Obote.
Ono duong lo dukia me umonyo Amin kero monyo bore rikie kere dushu kai ribo.
Without disarming the Karamojong, this area would never have moved.
Kanu an piatelo wimony meneno ni ugamo dugu ichingo lok konyo kan kuchpot peye.
Now you get Acholi, Lango, Teso, Sebei, Bugisu, now they are peaceful.
Amandong kanu Canada rumuwa chala Acholi, Teso, Sebei, Bugisu giduch kuch dong chiye.
And even within Karamoja itself.
Dang akari ye Karamoja kunu kuch dang dong chiye.
So this is point number 1.
Dong manu bere chwilla me pira tek na machelere.
Whoever comes to talk to you about politics, you say, how about Kuch?
Umiyo nukarana binu me loke duwa maho kobi kom wibie. Unwe maro penyoni aduong kara kobi kom kuch. Abero ningo.
You should say we want politics of Kuch.
Donga man mirodo kobi wano mito wibie me kuch.
Now then the second word I told them was Donglobo.
Komena Mario pira tekana kobigi obedo Dongolobo.
This Donglobo is a big subject.
Manu bedo ginora meti yili adit.
I can already see Donglobo here.
Atida ane niwa ni Dongolobo tikan.
March.
Mena macher tikan mono Dongolobo.
This electricity was not there, I remember.
Machieno nuopetikan anapoyo.
I think it used to stop at Aloy or something.
Loki ring majiku ko Aloy wandu juda ngeone nugika Aloy mom.
So this match is Manyen.
Dong macha mo binu kan ni obedo macha nyen nere.
Forgive me, I speak more actually.
Uniti maunu kisha pienando leba duongere loho leba choli.
Because the children were making more trouble.
Bien gino bedo yela tutwal yo yelowa.
So I had to be there to quieten them up.
Do mi abero bedo kunume nenoni gino bedo joabe.
So the little words are many actually, but they are the same.
Dong duongere loka bedo luo me obeda choli etu nudang Roma.
So the issue of March you have now.
Majong unitie kere mo bedo Dongolobo.
I have not seen the issue of P, but I'm sure there are boreholes around.
Peaneno Kobi Kompi, Your Excellency, on your left, you can see a big tank there.
Oh.
That is for this community. It may not be everywhere, but at least this community.
Apoyo Rubanga.
Aduong de konie poyo ba.
Then Yotcom.
Kopa me maho Yotcom mono itwil me na madeka piratek.
When we talk of Yotcom, you people, you talk of sickness, that you want hospitals.
Ni wan ka kobo kobi kom Yotcom, wuni maro beru kobo ka kobi kom tuoya popad, wano mido dahatal.
By the time you go to hospital, Yotcom is already damaged.
Icha me yinde wot, idahatal, no Yotcom mido baloko.
The hospital is garage for Yotcom.
Dahatala yini wore yeni Roma garage. Kana mo yube yoto haja, and dahatal me Yotcom dang no Romi garage.
The real Yotcom is to prevent the sicknesses.
Yotcom me pira tek chie me gengo tuoi makiin.
You can see me now, I am 80 years old.
Unidi nana chunkan niene, muhanarong chie pira boro nono.
But if you want to wrestle now, we can sort it out here.
Ero kang atore yakina uwa mitro goyo bok, goy binite makani neno kita dongi kere.
This is because God has blessed me. I don't have time to be sick.
Man piano ba omia mota me omio an patie kere tuo ya popat. Ame maha.
When I was with Ageta,
Ikara me ana tie keda gera me wode ne na nyurukane.
the father of this boy who was here,
O papa wobini anenti kana me onyuruni.
this is 1972
Manu no mo hatudu mi chele mi abong wende piera biru yario.
in Mbarara
Mono iumbarara.
when we attacked Amin.
Ikara me wana woro chobo jo amin kunu chielo kemagi.
This is 52 years ago now.
Manu bero muaki piera beach yario ado karangech.
I had never had a holiday from that time.
Ana ikara naja an porpenuo kidweo moro kike na hechawani.
How would I manage if I was in the hospital sick and all that?
No wunde tamani ana lomotello Uganda lora chalo president kanwe kare anatia wori da hata alla koma late chaweng.
Therefore, Yotcom is to avoid sicknesses.
Dong yot koma me pirate kieni yin kerean mirinen ni tuo peomahi.
Number one, immunization.
Me achelo bera guera
Polio tie kwene.
aduong tie penyo ni tuo ma oluoni polio tie kwene tuo angwal oruenyo doko.
Have you seen polio?
Aduong tie penyo ni tuo oluoni polio nyopo tie jodu jutia gamo kan ni tuo no dong pe.
How about measles?
Tuo nyo podok tie kin pajo.
How about guinea worm? What happened to guinea worm?
Tuo cho podok tie kin pajo.
So, by immunization, we got rid of polio, we got rid of measles, we got rid of smallpox, there is a women cancer of the uterus.
Tie ka peka dong aduong obero tuo me cancer ame maho kana me iwora me nyuala mon.
This can be completely avoided.
Manda obero gina me oromo guoko peite nuongo.
The young girls who have not had sex at the age of Jena Chen, come and tell us. Tell us about in our local language.
Endia penyo kobikom cancer me wora oluo honorable Dr. Jena Cheng ni en bin kobiwa achalo doctor.
Tell us the right time, Acheng, the right time for the girls to be immunized against cervical cancer.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
In the local language.
Apoyapa. Otina nyira amewano ti ugwero ichukul. Ugwero chahere mwahabo ngwen na himwahapara rio. Ame ugwero gi tiela rio. Mekengo cancer me iwore. Manunuo utiu tamoni kare no peru chaho gini ngeyu ko pechio. Dong nuo kodi kudicha ame yai kom chiote doi kom monte mi yu cancer cha peru ti kom gi. Umi wa gwero gi kodi mwahano.
You said the right age for the girls to be is 8?
9 to 12.
To 12.
Yes, Excellency.
Before they have had sex.
Yes, Excellency.
Okay, Apollo. So, and this vaccine of anti-cancer
Yatame ogwero kere yo tinowa ame maho kobikom cancer ne
is lifelong.
obero gina mo ogweri kere kadong ichiela kente beri komi pikare ni duju.
Is that correct? It is lifelong. Once you get it, you will never take it again.
Kadong ogweri ame poditiri achala nyaha yindong yato beri komi pikare no duju tuo no pete maki.
And you will never get we shall never have this cancer of the uterus.
Dong mono ka joda ogwere bino me yowa pe nuongo cancer me awora.
So the Yotcom, we already have immunization for many diseases.
Dong Yotcom namachel wuriti kera gwera pitwe popat.
We have seen what good safe water can do by eliminating the guinea worm.
Wuni neno uno kitame pia chill konyo kere iriemodong tuocho.
The worms,
Riemodong kinamekelo tuochoko. Kudemekelo tuocho.
intestinal worms.
Ename donyo na yidano, chin yidano.
Even Bilharzia, the one which is disturbing people of Nebi, is because they go to the river Nile to collect water.
Akari tuo ame oluoni Bilharzia ametia yelo jometu Nebi, yen gino woro tuamo pi ame oya ipi me Nile.
But if you don't go to the water, it will not get Bilharzia.
Tuo me laj remo ka yin pe wori nuo pi, chaloba pi ame ya by Nile pia, yin pe nuo tuo laj remo.
So if we could add other measures, like, for instance, good nutrition,
Don kanu wano romo dong medo jamu kene a chalo bala chamu chema be apopat.
malaria prevention by having bed nets and so on,
Tuo atiba dang wano te bedo kede itanarwa ame oburi ye.
we would avoiding alcohol,
Madang mana de mari de yeng ateka ne dang pedo te dong mat.
that alcohol is very dangerous.
Igule don wano nyono kana te gwoke racho twali kuoni.
I don't drink alcohol.
Anna mene na unu ni bea maru ginuluoni konyo iguli.
That's one of the reasons that God has kept my health.
En ginu mio ba poru gwoho yot koma en no.
Umalaya,
Kobi komoyo malaya kin pajo nyo ikan norokiken.
getting disease from women and from men.
Mono bidu mi yinuongo tuo me yai ko mona po pat kere botyo apo pat.
So by prevention, you can stop many sicknesses.
Don kawano geo mio yin pe nuo tuo ya pol la po pat ana bero kwano no.
But there's no harm in building the health centers, including the hospitals.
Edo ginora rachi yepe me wani gero urida hatali roma po pat.
But you don't damage your cars because there are garages.
Endo yin pe yai te wot balo tohani komi bien kana meo yobe yao tohatie.
The hospital is a garage.
Kana meo luongoni dahatali roma ka yobo toha meo luongoni garage.
The only people who go to hospital for good reason are the mothers going to deliver.
Yo ameka woro idahatal kede kopa me piratek obedo toro ame awon nyual.
But otherwise, most of the time you are going to hospital because the health has been damaged.
Endo dong pe wano kene ni duongere wano woro idahatal ye nuo tuo moro tiumahi.
So that is Yotcom.
Dong mono e chwil la piratek mena madeka maho Yotcom.
Kwan,
Me angwen nerete bedo kwan
the schools,
chukule.
the schools, we are encouraging free education.
Do e chukule popat wano tiu kobuni otino metadero miro kwan nono.
In government schools.
Duongere chukule ame obedo me agamente.
We are coming from Rira Industrial Hub.
Ani chani atia ya gang kwana me anagero me ponyo tina metilira.
Skilling Hub,
Kana me ponyo tino kere diro apopat.
where I am giving free education for those young children there.
Mono bedo kana me kwanyo tino wai kana popate lao kan. Eka te wor ponyo gi amegin pocholo ginoro ke ken kere dira apopat.
But the plan was that in the government schools, you should give free education even on the primary and secondary.
Mulan wa no tieni ichukula gamente me puramare kere me senior otino numero kwan nono amepeo cholo.
By charging school fees, that's how many children drop out.
Ento kao bedo keto chende me achola winyual en gina me mio tino yao ko school te do ko pasho pia no tia mi chende boro nyual gi.
We are going to get time and discuss this seriously with you people.
Wano biru nuongo kare eka ore nyamo man na tek tutwal.
So, All those are part of Donglobo.
Dong manudujo bedo jami ametie te Donglobo.
Telephones,
Kobi kom chimgi,
the railway,
kobi kom yogar, yoe,
those are all part of Donglobo.
manudujo bedo Donglobo.
But what I have been telling the leaders is that you people, Donglobo is Megwa.
Ginna me anabero kobi dwongero tela, anabero kobi gini Donglobo obedo megiwa.
Is ours.
Obedo megiwa.
The road is ours, the electricity is ours.
Yo bedo megiwa pilwak.
The
Maja linkwi jo bedo megiwa pilwak.
health center is ours.
Dahata Allah bedo megiwa pilwak.
But what the personal problems you have in your home,
Ento kaindo eti kere pego ni apiri keni pachuturi.
are mainly the problems of Chan.
Duongere woko bedo pego mechan.
Chan is personal
Chan obedo meri yin keni.
and private.
Dang yin maki yin kom yin na chalo yin bedo ngatoro kene.
Now you are here today
Dong wunen tini pongkane.
in the rally.
Igore man na pirata kana luoni.
But when you go back in the evening at home,
Ento kai dogunu pacho tieno.
you will find the Chan you left there in the morning.
Ini nuongo chana neni ini weho pacho chia potiu dong kano ena magambi pacho.
Waiting for you.
Ini nuongo potia kuri pacho kunu.
And it will say, Apoyo Bino.
Eka chande ko bini apoyo duogo pacho apoyo bino.
You left me here, I am still here.
Ini yeni ya weha kan an kira dang puratia dong kan.
So that's how the NRM says, no.
En ginu mio gamente me NRM de komuni pe.
Chan Marach,
Chano bedo gin narach.
and we need Lonyo.
Wano tiu mito lonyo. Wek lonyo ena me joli pacho.
Because Lonyo is mega mine.
Mine is mega, Your Excellency.
Yes. So Lonyo is mega.
Bien lonyo obedo mega.
While Donglobo is megwa.
Dongolobo tebedo megiwa.
Now, when you spend so much time talking about Donglobo, but you don't deal with the Lonyo.
Don kawano bedo balu chawa pola. Lokai kobikom dongolobo. Ento peote kobikom lonyo.
And you don't have to wait for Donglobo to come
Dang dong miro peku dongolobo kong bin.
before you deal with Lonyo.
Ame yin pot pe neno kopa me maho lonyo.
And I can show you some examples here.
Don amitu ni anyuti wu aporogo ame anatia wot kede. Amita anyuti wu.
There is somebody called Joseph Ijara in Serere.
Tie dana mora mo luoni Joseph Ijara. NTA Serere District.
Hello, my name is Joseph Ijala.
You see his house
I'm the
there?
proprietor of Taifa Farm,
That is his house.
which
Bring
is
back
located
the
in
house.
Serere.
The house. Show it properly.
Aduongja kobani nyuti wu oti jara metie Serere cha otere cha uniti nene cha.
Okay, continue.
Which is located in Serere in a place called Kakusi, where we are. And in Taifa, we have dairy, poultry,
you make notes
and we
and
also make
summarize.
laundry bar soap. But we also have the value addition aspect of the farm, where we produce yogurt and pack it, tin it for the market. This project started 11 years ago after an inspiration from His Excellency, the President of Uganda, when he had come here and he was teaching people about the 4-acre model. He was having a rally in Soroti, and that time I was working as a taxi driver. I was doing that master business in Soroti. So when I heard this, when I heard he was around, I crossed to go and listen to his story. And he was talking about a model, how to improve household income. So when I came back, I was fired because I delayed there and the taxi came full. And the guy said, you go and eat those words that you had. But I had already this land, 2.5 acres, but I also had local chicken here. But after hearing that, I got inspired to put more effort on raising this chicken. So I raised the chicken to the tune of about 100 of them. Then I got a small incubator. That was about 4 eggs. So I used that incubator for multiplying my local chicken farm. Eventually, I was having 1,500 local chicken around. And I was very famous for local chicken. So, but then local chicken were not answering my day-to-day needs. So I decided to translate it to layers. In Taifa Farm, we have 10,000 layers, which give me about 310 trays per day. And each tray goes at a price of 10,500. So approximately 3 million, about 3 million shillings a day from the eggs that we get. Of course, it varies depending on the cost of the feeding, but at least a half goes for management, a half goes to our pocket as Taifa. So after selling the layers, that money, I invested it on dairy. I started dairy with the 4 cows. But you know, I have multiplied very fast because I'm using AI. I have my own semen bank here. So I do artificial insemination. And then I also got a vet who was able to train some of us here with the veterinary knowledge. I think he's even here, that gentleman there is our vet. So the cows that I'm going to show you are cows that are bred from Taifa Farm that produce, my highest produces 36 liters per day, and my lowest is at 20 right now, each cow. So 36, between 36, 20 and 36 liters per day.
Dana me luongoni jarano, eno koboni, enwe bedo dana me riemo taxi. Ikaramadwong President Obino Soroti, eneda ya weko tichere chauko, ekaite won me winyo kopa duong. Ikarameno bino, tia kobo kuntia kwa yelwaki, kai tie kere lobo, ame romo eka zangwen, tie kontie mapopat, ame yin mere puri ye, me yin ibera lonyo. Igum marach, ikarameni dogdong, won notoha, terie meo ko itich, achalo dana menuo, riemo toha mere. Teko bedangi, bala ngala, ni yindong nene woro me winyu lokadano no, kai romo chamo lokadano no, yindong timngo, ichami. Ikare nasha, endo etet chako, woko gwen, man gwen na wane kano luo ni gwen lao. Ero mana e kucha do bero gwen tesho. Enete ero woko, gin gwen mia chiel. Iyonge chien, enete nungo ginda me miu gwen nyualo yot. Eka ite wodo i gwen, tutu mia chiel, imia a beach. Eka doke yonge chien nungo ni, gwen lao nyo gwen teso cha, the local chicken. Gwen lao gwen tesho. Unuo, pe mie nuo chienta me ber. Endoke de yao kwe kano, itedo won nuo gwen, ame romo tutu mia pa, ename nyualo tongi. Endua kobani chani, eneti lokeruni, eni nuo trays, manu berungo, chania, metong gwen, mia dek kapa, nina chela chel. Ekat, chania chela chel metong gwen, e charro tutumia pa, imia beach. Ame nyuruni, eni nuo miliona dek, nina chela chel, mondi chawani. Endok de kobani, ibindogi, te beru kere dok. Eka dokere ni, eni kwanyo, remi komicho, eka ote tuchu kere daho, remi kom tuon, nyo tuon ni cho eka ode tuju kere daho memi yotimongo nyual do ijara tie ko biwani riemo chan kom riemere enare ke bero dana me riemo taxi e chani do beda lonyo dang etie kere factory sukene bala eno komo ni ene tie yobo chabun ture kunu kana me ene tie ifam mere kunu iyakina jamo kene apola popat papchi po ijara metesho.
Now you add that Ijara is working in Serere where there is no tarmac road. It is like here.
Don't want it today when you need Ijara, dear to you, teacher Melonio, Serere, when a mayo, me lamti ye, be a chalabarakan.
But he's earning 3 million shillings a day from eggs.
And to dear no million a dek pin in a chel, a mayai com, tong gwen, new tong bueno.
Because he's selling 310 trays of eggs per day.
Bienentia chato chania mia dek kapar metong gwen nino achel.
And he's selling 300 something liters of milk per day.
Endang tidoga chato litra me milk aroma mia dek kiwod malo nino achel.
Altogether, he's getting more than 1 billion.
Dong duchu kai ribo jama entie kere aduwe jara tia nuongo chenta me romo nyo carro billion achelo ko.
From 2.5 acres.
Ameo ya ka ilobo ameti eka ario kere nushu.
And when he removes the costs, he remains with about 800 million or something like that.
Kado ko kwanyo garama kere chulo tiji endong dong kere chenda me romo million mia boro ginoro ametie tukunu.
There's another boy I saw in Amoratar.
Tiedo hawobo kena chel ame aworo majaneno Amoratar.
He's called Joel Okero.
Nye oluoni Joel Okelo.
Amoratar also is far from the tarmac road.
Amoratar ang lambor kere tutwal.
The tarmac road is in Dokolo.
Yo me lamti ye tie doholo eda Amoratar pekede.
Let's see what Joel is doing.
Don kodo nenu dohe gina me Okelo Joel tie tiyo.
I'm deputy that actually myself right here in the Bonada district, Krianga village. We started this farm way back in 2016 with a family land, which is about 100 acres, but now we have expanded to a tune of 300 to 400 acres. The money that we are using for expanding is not strictly coming from this. I do construction work where I generate my money, and 80% of the money that I save from construction, I bring and inject in the farm. We have goats. Goats were about 530, and cows we are having about 300. Sheep we are having about 280. So with this much kind of land, we are yet ready to do a lot of agribusiness. So in beef farming, we are selling live animal. Like for the last 2-3 years, we have been investing so much in expanding the farm. But last year is the year that we experienced a fairly income to the farm. We managed to sell 90 cows, including bulls, which gave us, each we are selling at 2.5. That was about 225 million. As you see these goats, these are Boer goats and Savannah. Majorly in a year, we sell these goats about 200, at a range of 300 to 500, which made us to acquire about 60 million. And if you add the crops department, all this we managed to, after all expenses, we managed to save about 280 million. So
that is,
we want to thank the president for his wise teaching that he has been passing to the community, to the entire Uganda.
300 cows, 500 goats, and when he has sold and removed costs, he remains with 200 million something. That is Joel.
Mano bedo atin lamo luone Joel, amen tia molatar, en guoho nyopiro diegi mia beach, te guoko do karomo mia deg, en okobani guoho dang rominyo romo mia rio pira boro, aduong do tia kobani, en kao che charro jemere ne dushu, te kwanyo garama, en do donke de chenne, aromo million mia rio.
There is a good story of a Karamojong boy in Nakapiripirit. It's called Longore or something. Do you have that Longore of Nakapiripirit?
Otie do kere chitori mora ber utwal mega Karamojong oro ameya district men Nakapiripirit endo apenyo jomere ni ka otie gini kere kodo hunyuri.
If you have it, show it to us. You can be showing just a PO of a match as you look for Longore.
Anya feel visit. Everyone did not aliri. Aliri sell. Did banya word. Tia my town council. Till Lira district.
Her name is Apiu Viki, a resident of Aling Risel, Banya Ward, Amach Town Council in Lira district.
Adam Shell PDM. Yari Ariel Pirwa Adek.
She got the money for PDM in 2023.
Lang abong when to me appear a bear.
970,000 and then 30,000 remained in the bank.
At a binufur, Karasiel Kedinwagi.
She planted maize.
A willow, Yagi socket Sapara beach.
She bought maize 15 sackets.
Well met to me appear a deck we are
30,000 each sacket.
At a kill at that poor for American a deck would do 4 acres a day.
She used it, actually she planted it in the 3 acres of land.
Poor to me, Pierre a beach, Manala, challenge.
Preparing the garden cost her 150 for the 3 acres.
A door to me appear a beach.
Weeding cost her 50,000.
A pair to me appear and when?
Then spraying cost her 40,000.
I get to know the koi quan you can fashion.
Time for harvest came.
I tell you, Carashel Kerijam Pashu, Kerijam Maruma.
She used the family members and then the neighbors.
What a will of deck now, Shaman to me appear.
Then she bought lunch, food for the people for the family, that is, which cost her 20,000.
Transported her to me appear a beach.
And transporting it from the garden to home cost her 50,000.
After being beaten, you are in no question at all.
She came and then she removed it from the cup.
You are in any terrain, shall appear on a beach.
It gave her 45 sacks.
At a chat of Chapian when no.
She sold 40 bags.
Attending a million a rio, Kela bore.
And she got 2,800,000.
Caught me a shelter to Muka.
That was the first season. That is our first plantation.
At a work a poco. 1 million a shell, a pair of dung metal.
Out of the 2.8, she decided to keep 1 million aside for farming again.
Kwanya million achel awelo kere Roma pa.
She used 1 million for buying ships, 10 of them.
La haboro achwalo kere tina rice.
Then she used 800,000 for school fees.
Mano,
that is how he spent her first money. In 2024, she planted.
Because this one, the other people started with their own money. Ijara started with his own money. Joel started with his own money. But Apio had never handled 1 million shillings in her life. And when she got it, she used it to buy seeds for maize and planted some 3 acres. And when she harvested 45 bags, sold 40, and was able to buy those sheep you saw. And she kept 5 bags for planting and eating, and so she's continuing with the maize, but she has now moved also into sheep. And guoko beach me pit to your pasho kereno kene me apira and manichani wotia mede nyimi pit to nyuagi and da donkia pit to nyuagi kun guoko kere romi. And she wants to go into coffee and so on. Do entida me to word dong pito moin. Now have you got to Longore, the one of Karamoja?
I am called Lokong Emmanuel from Kakamukwe, Naturum Parish, Lorega Sub-County under Namalu and Nagaprepri District. When I stopped from my studies, I sat home for around 3 years when I was not doing anything with either government. Little am I knowing, God will bring the way of rescuing the helpless. When it reaches around 2020, a rumor of PDM came, and we were the first people to receive money from Nakaprepret. I received $1 million. I rented 4 acres of land, and I was able to harvest 14 bags. Now from my harvest, I sat down, I see my left and right of myself. I just say, God has given me this reward. I picked 10 bags. That's 1,000 kilograms. I took it to Sorot Market. They bought a kilo at 1,700. Out of the number of bags I took there, I was able to get 1,700,000. When I came back, I have a friend of mine. He has not got, he's having wisdom, he's having knowledge concerning how to rear these things. Because he was once assisting someone from those ends of Kampala, rearing these pigs. He instructed me than you misusing money in other businesses. You introduce about the piggery project. And I bought 5 pigs, at 80 out of 1.7. Which is equivalent to 400,000. I remain with 1.3. I picked 700,000 for buying the land. Now I remain with 600,000 out of 1.7. I remain with 600,000. Actually, I first topped it to my small business. I first used it for around 2 months, 3 months. Later on, now I will really, live when you are moving. Because of having no market in our place here, and all my pigs, they are 20 in number, because I have a target of accumulating these things, these pigs of mine. Because I saw my mother's land, my home here, has no house, which is either semi-permanent house or permanent house. That's why I was still struggling my possibilities of accumulating these pigs here. Up to that time, it reaches time for me to sell some.
Go to 1 million. He did not have his own land. He rented 4 acres from somebody else. And planted something I had never heard of called piggrams or something like that. Do you have it here?
No, Your Excellency.
It's called
pig. That one is called in our local language choroko. We have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
He planted that.
And pito choroko
on hired land. And he harvested 14 bags. He sold 10 and got 1.7 million. And then he bought 5 pigs. And those 5 pigs are now, I think, 30 or something like that. You saw them there. So therefore, the NRM is telling you, please, this word lonyo is your solution to your problems. We are sending 100 million per parish. In 5 years, we have sent 500 million. And in the 3rd year, the ones who got first will start paying back. So in 5 years, 300 people would have paid back at very, very small interest. Do we have PDM Secretariat people here?
Yes, Your Excellency, the PDM National Coordinator with his team are all here. Honorable Dennis Galaguzi.
Come and tell us, if I borrow 1 million, how much do I pay after 2 years?
Adwongtia penyo dana melo PDM me Uganda, ni ka nywale moro me Uganda, ugamo million achiel, iyonge mohachiel, chili adiye me en cholo, anudo magoba morti yati tiricha.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. The interest is 6% per year, so every year you pay 60,000. So after 2 years, you pay 120,000.
So when I borrow 1 million, after 2 years, I will pay 1,120,000.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Boy. Thank you.
Dana melo PDM Uganda tia koboni, magoba titira nena duwa koboni. Kai ni gamo million achiel me PDM, ite dong chulo iyonge mohario, yini chulo million achiel, kerela achiel, itutumia pirario. Nyuruni mohario, magoba katila achiel, itutumia pirario.
So it is free money.
Mono do Roma ni uberu chiende menono.
So in 5 years, 300 people would have paid.
Dong ngame mwaka bicha Romo, nuojo mia deka nuo chuloko.
So in 5 years, the parish would be having 800 million.
Ia moha bijwa Romo, nuo ite cha me parish. Sienta menuti do ye, nuoti million mia aboro.
Now this is the time to get out of poverty.
Mando berukarame wundo nyualme Uganda miri yao ko ikomechan.
And I've told our people, you count how many homesteads are in the parish.
Ana ko bejo wani miro da kwan pache dia metie ipari sa chela chel.
If there are many homesteads, we can add money. Instead of 200 million, we can 100 million, we can say 200 million.
Ka unwoni pacha meti ipari sa chela chel tia me pol gamente tete la mere romo medu chente yai million mia chel won nye million mia rio wot kere mala mwaha.
But what was crucial was to start.
Ginna me pire tek tutwal unwo bedo chako.
And to know what to do.
Eka me ario te dongeyo kao chaho ngoa me otiyo.
Therefore here in Areptong, in my village in Baldegi,
dong itutu kirekan ya Leptong yotuke kucha iwang ticha me olwoni Baldegi.
We don't have tarmac road yet.
One purpe kere yo me opurulami ye.
We are not like those fellows of Lira.
One potie ba jo me lira cha me tikere lama me opu. Baldegi kucha.
Who are suffering from tarmac roads.
Ame peho gi chani hubero peho me yo me opulami ye.
Tarmac road from Soroti, tarmac road from Apache, tarmac road from Kamdini, tarmac road from Puranga. They are all suffering from tarmac road.
Peho gi aduongo bero yo lam mo ya Soroti be doholo woro lira, yo lam mo ya Apache binu lira, yo lam mo ya lira woro Kamdini, yo lam me tia wot ya lira wot na Puranga.
But here we have at least March.
And to Borwakana Karayo Lampe, and to March, a link to it,
and health centers,
Gereda Tale Wadang,
and the schools.
Chukule Wadang,
but if now we move in our homes and we rear pigs like the ones of Longore.
And to Kawando Yao, Kojama Wanatie, Keremedong, Lovoni, that dog don't pashu, Ekautero Pito Punni. Balatina lock me one no.
And you put them on a pickup.
I take it to them. A pickup.
Take them to Lira to sell them.
I indeed I can't meter and punino you toha. Lira me what yatoge.
The pigs will not go on strike and say, no, we are not going because there is no tarmac road.
Punnia me inde pirra maker you toha lira me a chara. Pea kwero woro ko yo to hani wan pe ye wor lira bien ya Leptong wor lira lampe ye
you will get money even when you are here.
Yiri nwongo chiente akare dang peterge lira kunu.
So let's move on Lonyo.
Don kwacha borutieni o yao ko chan woruni Lonyo.
Now Lonyo, because the young people also talk about teach.
Dong akarati ulo kikobi kom Lonyo, yo wati no nyobuli kobudan kobi kom teach.
But many people don't know that it is Lonyo which produces teach.
Endo duonga jo pengeo ni memi yu inwongo Lonyo ya here it teach. Unyo Lonyo ya it teach.
Lonyo mega, but it produces teach for my other people, my friends.
Lonyo kana beda Lonyo bedo mega ento mia kare meme you teach board jo kene.
There's one minister who is very active. Biamkama, you show us Biamkama.
Otie kere minister chela me na winyo ponya ni enang chipur don kong nyuti unuluak melao minister na cheli ene.
I'm a member of parliament of Oganges East constituency, Kakubiro district. We are now at our 4-acre demonstration farm. The land we have here is approximately 4 acres. This is a farm we started 2 years back here, 2.5 years back. And on this farm, we have a half acre of pineapple. We have cows for zero grazing. We have 12 of them for zero grazing, 2 which are giving us milk. We have poultry, about 25,000 birds, but only 11,000 are giving us eggs. And we have 1 acre of grass. We have piggery, those are very many. And 1 acre of coffee mixed with banana. Where we are, this is the 4-acre model farm. I did this activity to teach my voters, to lead by example, so that my voters can learn what measure the president tells the public. This is an initiative I learned from the president sometime back when he sent me to learn to Kaumu, to Kisozi. I copied what I copied, this is what I came up with. And you will see as we move, or that side, this side, that's my 4-acre model farm. The house as well. I don't sleep here, but if I will sleep here, the house as well is seated on this 4-acre model farm. When you get like the half an acre of pineapple per harvest, you get about 4.5 million. When you get the cows per month, because there are 2 which are giving me milk, each one gives me 12 liters per day, we get about 1.4 per month, because the breeds which we got at first were not giving good milk. But we have got some cows which they tell us they are giving about 25 to 30 liters, and we know by the end of this year they will have produced, and we see. When you look at poultry, out of the 25,000 birds, it's only 11,000 giving me eggs. Others are soon giving me, and I get 302 trays per day minimally, because 11,000 birds are supposed to give me 366 trays. But because of the feeding method of deep litter, I don't get all the eggs.
So let's see the workers.
302 trays per day.
The workers.
When you look at them, I give them bunches. Even as now, they are selling with to add more. I was employing 17, but I added in more things in the farm, and I'm employing 26 people. And the person who learns the least amount is 200.
Okay, now that is
single mothers, boys who have families.
Mano bedo minister na chiel la mauluoni Fred Biamukama
is in poultry and eggs.
And
he listened to my. His father was my comrade in the politics.
Papa wobino onubera water tutwale kopme wibie.
When he was elected in 2021, this last election. His father brought him to me at Raiktura.
Papera no bera water me wibieni obinu kere no jochon pajutura metirwa kitura.
And he said, "This is my son, he has been elected."
And then you tebora ni mano beru water. I
said, "You young boy, if you want to succeed, you go and see what I have done in Iksozi and my other model farms."
Anareko beni yina wobatirini yin kai worinen yama me anatiu ka yini mitubedo dana meber.
That's how he went and saw and learned quickly and copied.
Mondo beru kita me eno woro neno kere ngoa me anatia tiyo endang te chakodong tiyo.
Now it's a long story, but you hear that from eggs alone, he's now getting 302 trays per day.
Oberu chitora bubo redo kita wini winyu kede kopa me maho tongwen kiken entia nuongo mia dek ichania mia dek ario nino.
Now in total he gets more than net, he gets more than 600 million shillings.
Kadong okwanyo garama popat endong dong kere chenta meromo million mia bishel.
But he's now employing 26 people.
Any chawani pam mereno tia meo mio teach bodjo pirario we are bishel.
So when people say teach tie kwene,
Don kana winyo nywali me Uganda penyoni teach tie kwene.
Teach is with lonyo.
Teach tie kere lonyo.
When you don't have lonyo, you cannot have enough jobs.
Kai ni pe kere lonyo pe romo beru kere teach apol.
The ones who tell you about government jobs are your enemies.
Jo ame kobi kom teacher meti bod gamente obero kuoru.
They are enemies of the country.
Gin obero kuora lobo me Uganda.
They are misleading you.
Gin petu kobi ukobateni okobo kopa me chwalo weyilum.
Our children have finished education.
Jo me obero tino wa me otieko kwan.
Only one, Moses, is the only one working for the government.
Aotino na me otieko kwan woda chiel keke na mo luoni Muozi ena metia tich kere gamente.
Because he likes being a soldier.
Bienen no binu do kwanyo mot mebeda mony.
Otherwise, all our other children are doing their own things.
And Totino wa kene cha duj petia tich kere gamente tuti yu jame ki kompir ki ken.
They are with Lonyo and creating jobs for other Ugandans.
Jama kinu tuti yu tia ke lolonyo ero da dong miyo ki miyo tich boro nyuali mogo me Uganda.
How many government jobs are there?
Apen dong tieni tich gamente tia me romo ginadi.
There is one Muruka chief.
Kai ni bini gomola baba hokan wano tika kere jago achiel kiken.
Muruka chief is not Jago.
Oh mono Jan jago. Kao bini Paris bala me alanyi utie ka kere jan jago achiel kiken.
Then there is one Jago.
Eka erome gomola me abaho tika kere jago achiel.
These RDCs, how many are they?
RDCs, the man to Tualogini, Gindang Peopol.
In a district, even if you say assistant, what they are 3 or 4.
A district, Achela Careconi, assistant RDC, deputy RDC, RDC, Nuiti Dek, Kunyangwen.
Member of Parliament, you are killing one another for member of Parliament. Member of Parliament. But how many are there in Aleptong? How many are there?
We are 3, Your Excellency.
Adek.
Yo dia mi to bibeda me parliament. Tij metela no dang nok. Entie penyuni a Leptong members me parliament here di. Ana ko be una wi eno ko bani Adek.
And what is the population of Aleptong now?
According to the last census, it is 307,000 people.
300,000 with fighting for Adek positions.
Yo la Adek alwenga be kaberu Adek ken me wori parliament.
So please, the political jobs should be, you go there after you have nothing else to do. You
me we be anamita mi utam you beru tijado yini wori ye kai pe kere ginora miriti.
You have already built up your family, you have already built up your lonyo.
Pajuni nuodankie, lonyuni nuodankie chi.
Then you come to these Aleptong people and say, you people, if you want me to help you, I can help you. If you don't want, I continue with mine.
Kado de binu nuo kwa chi ginora chi bolwang me Aleptong de koni. Unjo me Aleptong anatia mi to konyuba. Ero kadang pe mi to nia konyu. Negira dog uti you teacher.
You must have your own base.
Miero kwa bed kere guri ni moro.
In our time, because of the insecurity, we didn't have enough opportunities, but still, I was able to build a base for my family. And even when I was fighting, I left them Muraktura. That's why I found them when I came back.
Na hai karame anati alwe nyunu wauti kere guri mora me wano chui ye. Omi karame anakara worote da de duogo anuo ge porotie ruakitora pajukucha.
So therefore today, I just wanted to mention those 4 words to you.
Dong pininati nanabinu me lokeru ulwang me lao we hakobe we chwila ngwen. Amo yai koba ngwen no.
First of all, Kuch.
Me achiel Kuch.
And its importance.
Kere berere.
The second, Donglobo.
Me ario te bedo Donglobo.
The third one, Lonyo.
Me adek te bedo Lonyo.
The fourth one, teach.
Me angwen te bedo teach.
So that you become disciples, you preach the gospel yourselves.
Me uni bedo kwena amedo awo kwano mutaber. Bodjo amenyope obinukan.
But I want to end with this road is on our plan to be tarmacked, but we have got so many things to do. This road from Lira to Aloy to Apara, to those places, to Adwari. to Patongo, to Abim. We're always talking about it.
Yo me ya lira te bina loy te wota duari te don karo tu ke don wot kere tu kara moja kucha tie polan wa kare do bedi jami tie pola me miro ti amwano ti kere polan me puyo lami ye.
Would have done it. We would have done it soon, but we are to divert money now to Operation Wealth Creation, to PDM.
Onuo miroti uko danga chochoke ento pien wano donyo kere porogura merie mochana lungoni PDM temi yo wakwanyo chenne me odany ute uketo ite PDM.
We didn't think it was correct to have your Maber but Chan nearby.
One time wano tieni pe miro bet kere yo abe eka ochan debeda mechigi kere yo me wacha uketo chenne me lonyo.
That's why we are diverting almost 2 trillion shillings per year to PDM and Myoga and so on.
En gino miyo mwaha wano kwanyo siente ikan na popat ameromo trillion ario ipon nere angwen wano tiuketo I Myoga kere PDM mochan.
So, but once our oil starts coming, we are going to do all these roads.
Enta mitakobuni kalonyo wamepinga mobero mo uchahodong binu wano tiyo yoeni duchu bala na meana kobono.
Now, 2 final points.
Yamido ario mepir kitek.
One point is spoiling the swamps.
Me achielo bedo pobalo chun kulu nyodia kao.
I want us, because there are 2 mistakes I see here. Misusing the wetlands by growing rice there. Rice is a very, very poor crop. You get very little money. But you also damage the water. And we need water for irrigation. So when I pass around, I see all these crops. If they were irrigated, they would do more.
Kare kutiu kere pia me okira kira nuwado nuo enapol.
Let's see one example of irrigation, Dr. Muranga.
Doaduonga midiko nyuti wako apora chel me kana me okiro pie.
No, Dr. Muranga. If you don't have it, tell us. Anyway, I wanted to show you a banana project in Ushenyi.
Which you've had, we've already gone beyond 50 tons of yield per hectare per year. Matoke is one important part is water.
Now,
especially in
that is a project of government by Dr. Muranga.
Mana me wuridi neno bero project agamente kun ngata media tihia luone Dr. Muranga.
But they are using irrigation.
Ento bero kaname okiro pia kira ye iporo.
The Banyankole nearby harvest 5 tons per hectare.
Gino kwanyo gini tan na meromo gina bich piega chela chel.
Dr. Muranga harvests 53 tons per hectare.
Dr. Muranga enwo tons na meromo pira bich wiade piega chela chel.
So 10 times.
Mono nuo en lo jok en cha tiena par.
So therefore here, to have swamp water and instead you grow rice there, instead of using it to irrigate, is first of all spoiling the wetland, misusing the wetland, but also underutilizing the dry land.
Dong teman kawano tie kere chuny kulo amemiro ti kere meti yujamo kene nyo mekiro poti edo wando ko puri yeo chere man nuo jametia aroma chelo nyo ario nuo initi iballo yi chuny kulo edo da dok peti ti kere witela yora memiro ti kere aber.
If you do fish farming
kai piro rechi nge chuny kulo
on the periphery of the swamp, you will get much more money from the swamp, but also save the water. Today I visited my fish pond in the hub, in the skilling hub. I don't know whether they have already captured it.
Tina na wora limo kana me ogoga yerech I kana me agero me puonyo otino me lao kere teaching apopat.
Those are others, but the one of today. From half an acre, we are earning 70. From half an acre, we are earning 70 million shillings.
Ilira kano kana me agere ye kapuonyo tino kana me otia piti ye rech kunuo katie inuju me ega oti unuonge ye million pierabiro.
And you can put two ponds in 1 acre of the type we have at Lira.
Kodi ena me wano tie kere lira no kana me opiri ye rech yini romo keto ginario iloba me romo eka chiel.
So from 1 acre, you will earn 140 million net after removing the cost.
Dong eka rio nyuruni nuo yini binu nuongo chenda romo million mia chiel ipiera ngwen yonge kwanyo garama.
Instead of earning 1.3 million for rice of 1 acre in the swamp.
Mono nuo lo kaka yini wo nuongo ka million achiel ila hadek amenwe puro eka achiel meo chere iwi chuny kulo nye ye chuny kulo.
So therefore, I would like us to really act as people who are informed, stop doing things which are not well thought out.
Doana mido kwa yuni, wan mido ti unu jami, achalo jo ameti kere ngech, adanga nuo tamo atut eka ote tiyo.
The government will support you to do fish farming near the wetlands, but not in the center of the wetlands.
Gamente binu mi yichwak me yini gwoko rech ibut chuny kulu entope iyi chuny kulu.
So that you get much more money.
Mewe hinuong siente aduong ukaro kare.
That will save the water in the wetland.
Mono binu konyawai gwoko korpi ametie chuny kulu.
And we shall use it to irrigate the other land.
Eka ote tich kere meneno ni okiro.
Finally, I thank you for endorsing me. The matter will be discussed by the SEC and NEC and the National Conference.
Mano berodongina meo binu chwalo inyim kachoke ditere me SEC men nek the National Conference me NRM me gindong iwor moko.
The Secretary General will report what has been happening.
Aran na duong me pati me NRM binudong me you report ginna me obero tiye it will ping up a pata me anatia bebea ye ilobo Uganda na helao kan.
So apoyo matek.
Do apoyo matek unluag melao.
Ibanga kony.
Oba konyu. Your Excellency, there is Chairman LC5 of Amoro District, who is FDC, Chairman Local Council 5. We wish to request you because he has decided to follow Apostle His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. He has come with Chairman UPC of Amoro. He has come with Chairman DP of Amoro. He has come with District Councillors of Amoro and 68 converts from Amoro. So we request you to receive him, Musei, as the National Chairman of NRM, and we can close.
Apoyo. I had forgotten the LC1 motorcycle.
The LC1.
Do you have the money? We shall give him a bichel.
One comment here, chel me wang tichene. Onuo pigi merako aduo kone miye million a bichel me win lo pigi. Lon na neno doma check eta ber wakatia jura lokatin me a juri tia baka baha lokatin me a baho. Tia lanyo jo alanya le mono lokatin me alanyi.
Let us put our hands together and clap for President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. NRM way. Your Excellency, we have finally come to the end of our tour in Lango sub-region. In a special way, we want to ask the people of Lango to put their hands together and clap for you. This has also marked the end of our tours, of the presidential tours on wealth creation under the theme of securing your future through wealth creation for shared prosperity in northern Uganda. We also want to congratulate you for concluding your tours in eastern Uganda. Your Excellency, our chair of the National Organizing Committee, the Vice President, has guided that from here we are heading to now Western Uganda and after the Central Uganda. We thank you very much for asking our people to get out of poverty. I want to say officially, Jachan down, Jalonyo Ju. NRM way, Museveni way. Jachani down, Jalonyo. Now our president is taking the picture from our team from Amur. The people of FDC, UPC, they have encountered Christ on their way to Damascus and now they are fully NRM. Let us clap for them. All the way from Amur, they have come and seen how the people of Lango have done a marvelous mobilization and they have crossed to NRM. Let us clap for them. NRM way. I thank all of you for all your support and love for President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Museveni Jew, NRM way. And Mama Janet Moto. Mama Janet way. Let us all stand up for the anthems. And we are going to sing in the reverse order. Let's all stand up for the anthems.